Hey, my paranormal soldiers, how's everybody doing today? I can never hear you, so please let me know in the comments how everybody is doing. So, first and foremost, before I get into this video, let me stop moving my computer. I want to thank everybody who has reached out to me to see if I'm okay after my surgery of having my tumor removed from my face. I am doing well. I'm healing well. Still got some healing to go, but I am doing good. I'm just really hungry. I'm having a hard time eating. So, yeah, mashed potatoes, ice cream has been my thing, and milkshakes. So, hope to be eating soon. But anyway, guys, I've missed you. And some of you might get a little upset about this video, but it's just to put out the facts that I think are missing in a couple of videos that the Side Eye Guy did. So, let's just get right into this, guys. All right, let's fucking talk about this. Side-Eyed Guy dropped 2 videos about 3 weeks ago, maybe a little longer. First video was called Exposing the Most Disturbing Paranormal Toxicity. And the second video was called The Toxicity Somehow Gets Worse. And while I get that he was handed some shit information, he still, in my opinion, had a responsibility to check his facts.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
This is your opinion?
It's a fact.
So today, we're tearing this bullshit apart, exposing the half truths and outright lies, and setting the fucking record straight. Because some people really got hurt from this on both ends.
First off, I want to say from the start that this is not actually my story. This is Stevie's story from the Truth or Demons podcast. Well, I've been following this huge, crazy saga that she and a few others have been involved in for quite a while now, and I really think this needs to be talked about more. So let's start off with our first bully, Rob. Rob is the founder of the paranormal group Get Haunted, as well as Ghost Hunts USA, which are 2 scam companies. If I could tell you more about Get Haunted, but instead, let's hear from Victor.
So let's start with Victor Johnson, aka some fake name using motherfucker who sent in a video claiming that Rob from Get Haunted owns Ghost Hunts USA and that he's scamming people. So let's listen to what Victor, aka fake name motherfucker, has to say.
As for this video now and the breaking news, it seems to me like it's the story of the great American scam. Company has an idea, they want to take it out there, they want to put it out there. Even though it's for a niche audience, they're going to make money, they're going to be happy with what they're doing, the American dream, right? And then eventually the money runs out, they overshot what they were trying to do, people stop getting paid, employees stop getting paid, and the company pulls up stakes and runs away. That's the great American scam. And it really is a shame to those who are financially affected. But even though Ghost Hunts USA will not comment on this, I realized something today. Like I said, this is breaking news. It turns out I'm still a member of the official Ghost Hunts USA Facebook group. I didn't even know that. For all the smack I've talked on them to friends and even publicly on Facebook, I didn't know I was still in there. So I checked the social media manager's page. I started to get Eventbrite ads from a different company. Get Haunted. And I looked at Get Haunted's page. Let me bring them up. For all adventure lovers, it says. So Get Haunted, you can check them out at gethaunted.com. But the main page says, where you are the investigator. Book now. Are you ready to be an investigator for the night? Are you ready to discover what lurks in the shadows? Here's your chance. Book your overnight paranormal experience now. And looking at the bookings, it's a bit expensive like Ghost Hunts USA used to be. A little bit less than Ghost Hunts USA, and they also offer 4 hours, unlike Ghost Hunts USA used to offer. But a lot of these locations are the same. White Hill Mansion is in here, Selma Mansion, Missouri State Penitentiary, the Conjuring House, the Battleship USS North Carolina. A lot of these are old Ghost Hunts USA locations. So getting back to that Facebook group, and here it is, the page manager for Ghost Hunts USA, and I want to have her title directly. I'm not trying to hold on to the drama here. Is now listed as the project manager at Dun 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 Get Haunted. They've rebranded. They started another LLC. They pulled up stakes on the old company, and they're just doing the same thing. They're just booking en masse at these haunted locations and then reselling the tickets at a markup. Again, I thought when Ghost Hunts USA was doing this, I was like, no other company is going to be able to do this now because of all the scamming. And I was right. They're literally the only ones stupid enough to try. And they just rebranded. It is that easy.
So yeah, pretty dodgy stuff.
So here's the reality, guys. Rob never owned Ghost Hunts USA. He worked there. Yes, he did. But that's it. Rob owns Get Haunted, which is completely a separate company from Ghost Hunts USA. And Victor, this motherfucker, has zero proof, zero, none, that Rob owned Get Haunted or scamming people. He's just flapping his fucking gums. So what I'm about to put up on the screen is reference letters from locations that hire Rob's company, Get Haunted, to help throw events. And here's what they have to say. You guys can go back and hit pause and read them all. So Side-Eye Guy,
Excuse me. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
explain to me why you ran with this horseshit without checking a single fact. I don't know if you checked a single fact, but it seems to me like you didn't check a single fact. So just a question.
What I'm about to share with you are two shorts from the Truth or Demons YouTube channel. I'm going to show the audio in one of the shorts where Stevie speaks to Kristen, a lady who's had to deal with Rob's toxic threats. But what I'm going to show on screen will be messages from Rob himself about Kristen. So you can see this full exchange that Kristen talks about.
He posted a picture of, I haven't said this out loud. And Rob shared a picture of that post in that chat saying that this was my fake dog business and that he was going to decapitate my dog in front of me.
All right, let's talk about this beheading Kristen's dog thing, because the way people are twisting this is fucking insane. Insane. And they are leaving out a very important piece of this information. Yeah, Rob made a dumbass comment in a private chat group. Guess what? Taryn Kerper was in that same conversation and said, "Behead her, not the dog."
What? What was that? What'd she say?
You guys know Taryn Kerper from Paranormal Brew. Rob's comment was fucked up. But in my opinion, Taryn's comment was way worse because she's actually talking about a human being. Why the fuck is Rob being dragged through the dirt while Taryn is getting a pass? That's my question there. That's some selective, outrageous bullshit right there, in my opinion. Like, what the fuck? Like, show what Taryn said too. And here's the kicker. Kristen herself didn't even take what Rob said as a threat. And I'm going to play you an audio of her telling me that. So just listen.
You know, like the whole thing is that Rob was basically like, without beating around the bush, like I don't even want to say it was threats because they weren't. He didn't know that I was ever going to see them. So it's not really a threat.
Now, let's be fucking honest. Why is Kristen even doing this? Well, I'll tell you. Here's my opinion. She wanted to be with Rob. Rob said no.
Here's the truth. I love you.
Huh?
I beg your pardon?
What? All right. What are you? That's just a little weird.
Yeah.
Now she's playing the victim. And I'm not just saying that, guys. I have proof. Take a look. The messages that are deleted are on Rob's end. Why he deleted them, I'm not sure. But this just goes to show that Kristen did have some kind of liking towards Rob. And then all this bullshit started after Rob turned her down. This is a pissed off, rejected woman looking for pity. Let's call it what the fuck it is.
Please take note of this guy. He'll come back into play a little bit later in the video.
Skip to the end.
One of the good things about this little add-on is I am going to add some extra context into the kind of person Rob is. But since we're talking about context here, let me reveal something about this private chat that Rob thinks is just a good old time between friends. In the chat here, we can see one of the people's name is Michael. This is Michael Castro, and this is who Michael Castro is.
Michael Castro, did you kill John Kingsbury? You guys have any comments at all?
So Rob thinks it's totally fine to message in private about beheading a young woman's dog to an actual murderer.
All right, now for the biggest fucking lie, calling Mike Castro a murderer. Let me spell this out for you. Mike was never convicted of murder. There's no evidence tying him to any crime. He was indicted, but never went to trial. And here's what matters, guys. A grand jury can indict a fucking ham sandwich if the prosecutor makes it sound good enough. That doesn't mean somebody's guilty or the ham sandwich should go to prison because they didn't have no fucking mayonnaise and mustard on it. Mike's maintained his innocence this entire time, and in the end, his indictment was dismissed. Dismissed. So tell me, Side-Eye Guy, how do you call someone an actual murderer when there was never a conviction? You can't just throw that kind of accusation around like a clickbait headline. That's real life reputational damage. And it's a lawsuit waiting to happen if Mike Castro decides to take you to court, which he can do here in the United States and have you charged over there in your country. I don't know if it's okay to accuse people in your country of being murderers when they're not, but it's not okay here in the United States. And worst of all, you don't even stop to think about how this affects his family, his kids, his wife, his mother, his father. But sure, let's ruin a man's life because someone fed you bad info and you didn't bother to check it. Fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. Put yourself in Mike's shoes. I think you owe Mike an apology for calling him an actual murderer. I really think you owe him an apology. That was dirty, dirty, dirty.
Damn!
Just dirty.
Rob is also partnered with N.E.S.P.R, an important detail for later in the video. N.E.S.P.R is an acronym for New England Society of Psychic Research, which was founded by the OGs of bullshit paranormal claims, Ed and Lorraine Warren.
So, Side-Eye Guy mentioned in his video that Rob from Get Haunted knew Joe King, who is a well-known PDF file. He goes by Joe Landry. I don't know. I'm not even going to tell this story. I don't even want to say his name no more because it's fucking disgusting. But anyway, let's clear up this nonsensical guilt association bullshit. Just bullshit. Rob does not associate with Joe King. Rob had no clue that this guy was a PDF file. The only reason Rob's name is given in this conversation, in my opinion, is because N.E.S.P.R hired Get Haunted for 2 events. That's it. Just business. Now let's talk about the fucked up thing Side-Eye Guy did, putting Rob's face in a thumbnail with a fucking PDF file. Well, Rob is not a PDF file. But putting his face next to one, that plants an idea in people's heads that he is one. That's character assassination disguised as reporting, in my opinion. The thumbnail was clickbait garbage, taken way too far, in my opinion, and it's fucking disgusting. Just gross. So here's the deal. Side-Eye Guy isn't evil, but he sure as hell was reckless as fuck with his research. He took half-truths, he ran with them. He ignored key details that changed the entire story. At the end of the day, the entire situation is just a bunch of personal bullshit that should have never been dragged into the paranormal community. I need to clean my glasses. Hold on. But let's be real. Everyone involved, even the ones I didn't name, played a role in this stupidity. This isn't about exposing some toxic paranormal conspiracy. This is just a fucking messy personal fight that had nothing to do with ghost investigations or the field as a fucking whole. And let me ask, If Kristen didn't even take Rob's comment as a threat, then why the fuck was this aired in the first place? Why? And that brings me back to the side-eyed guy. I'm disappointed because he took what Taryn Kerper, I kept saying Kemper, but it's Kerper, Kristen, Katie, Victor, and Chris, Grimy, Crimey, whatever his name is, said at face value. He never reached out to Rob or anyone else from the other side. Not even to Michael Castro, who is owed the biggest fucking apology in YouTube history. Like, literally. He's being harassed all over again because people have seen his video. Hopefully, it doesn't make you feel good, but it might because of the views that you're getting. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Side-eyed guy ran with half truths instead of doing his homework.
You're supposed to be doing your homework.
Homework's got to be done. And that's what pisses me off because I've known about this bullshit since 2022 when I met Taryn. And if proof is needed, I'll throw proof up. But I spoke to every single person involved. Only 2 people wouldn't speak to me. I told both sides that I had their back. I wanted to be fair because that's what we're supposed to do. I'm not saying that Rob is innocent. I'm not saying that at all. He played into the messages, so there takes away his innocence. Do I believe Rob when he says that he did not start this stupid bullshit? Yes, because I've seen the messages. Do I blame Michael Castro for anything? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Again, he should be fucking apologized to. And Taryn Kerper should step up and admit that that whole fucking context of text was just you guys either joking or being honest. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I think it was a joke. Anyway, at the end of the day, I love you, my paranormal soldiers. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease, my babies. We are out.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And fuck all the doubters, they're just fucking downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.